Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk all about the hospital bag. Now you can find a lot of videos on this and also lists online about what exactly to pack in your hospital bag. I followed those lists to a T, and guess what? I realized I didn't even need half of those items because they were provided to me in the hospital. So today I want to save you some time and some money. In this video, I'm going to go over 4 things that I wish I had packed with me in my hospital bag that would have been so helpful. Now, some of these items were on the list that I saw online, but I didn't understand the why behind it, nor did I know what specific item to bring with me. So yeah, I want to go over that and also everything that's provided for you at the hospital. Now, the first thing, hi baby, is a swaddle. Not just any swaddle, a Velcro swaddle. Okay, I had to get my baby. I guess she was done playing, right? You can find that on a lot of lists, but they don't specify exactly what kind of swaddle. Some of them may say a blanket swaddle. But let me tell you, I encourage you to bring a Velcro or a zipper swaddle. The amount of just anxiety that swaddling had caused my husband and I when we were at the hospital, like I can't explain it to you. The nurses, they would come in and they would swaddle our baby and it was perfect. It would not come loose. But then every time we tried it, we felt like it was loose and it would just cause us so much stress because we would think, okay, we can't go to sleep because what if the swaddle unravels and somehow gets on our baby's face and something bad happens? Like just an irrational fear. But it stresses out so much that we would sometimes call the nurses to come in and re-swaddle our baby. Now, nurses and doctors are literally coming in like every hour, 2 hours. So they unswaddle your baby, they do these tests, and then you're left with a baby that you need to re-swaddle again. So one time a nurse came in and we were like, can we please record you swaddling our baby so we can learn how to do this? And we were like, yes. Now we have a step-by-step guide on how to do this. But guess what? Every time we tried to do it, we still felt very insecure about the way we swaddle because it just wasn't tight enough. The nurses and doctors, they're experts. They're doing this every single day, and they do it so tight. But when we tried to do it, we were just fearful of it being too tight, and then it ended up being too loose, which then caused us fear and anxiety that it would come unraveled. So I highly recommend that you bring a Velcro or a zipper swaddle, which will give you peace of mind and help you to get some rest at night. The other thing about the swaddle is make sure it's the right size. So a lot of the swaddles will come like 0 to 3 months, and that ended up being too big for my baby because she was born at 6 pounds. I needed a newborn swaddle. And in that case, if your swaddle is too big, you can do one of 2 things: get a newborn swaddle, or you can actually wrap them up in the blanket swaddle tightly and then put the Velcro or the zipper swaddle on top of it. So when I came home, that's what I started doing because we didn't have any newborn swaddles. We just had 0 to 3 months and they were too big for her. And she liked to be in there tight with her arms across her chest and her legs up. So I would just wrap her up in the blanket swaddle and then put her in the Velcro swaddle. That also gave me peace of mind that the blanket swaddle wouldn't unravel because it was like double protection. Yeah, so for your peace of mind, bring a Velcro or a zipper swaddle, one that is easy to put on your baby. There are so many swaddles or sleep sacks to choose from. When she was a newborn, I used the Swaddle Me Velcro swaddle. Super easy to use. You put their arms in across their chest and Velcro them in. They are very secure. I would pull out this thicker Halo one when it got cold, and it's the same concept, but it has holes for the arms. You zip up and then Velcro. It gives them that snug feeling. After a while, she was pulling her arms out of these swaddles and placing them close to her face, so we transitioned to the Love to Dream swaddle, where she can comfortably have her arms up and also self-soothe if she likes. There's lots to choose from. Swaddles can be expensive, so I would recommend borrowing them from friends or purchasing them on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people come to the hospital wanting to exclusively nurse or breastfeed. However, once they start doing it, they realize they have some challenges and either are not producing much or the baby has a tongue tie or a lip tie, and it's not as easy as they thought it would be. So in that case, I would recommend just going ahead and bringing formula. Thankfully, the hospital does have formula available, which I didn't know. My sister-in-law, when she came to visit me, she told me I could ask for formula, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. But if there's like a certain clean brand or organic brand of formula that you want to use, you need to bring that because the hospital only has a certain brand. Like mine had Similac, which was fine, but I didn't even think that I would need to bring formula because I was just going to exclusively nurse. However, it's always good to have that as a backup. I had to supplement with formula at the beginning, and that wasn't my intention. If I had known, I would have done more research about formulas and probably chosen a more sensitive or organic one. However, I had to use what was given to me at the hospital for a little while at least because it's advised not to switch formulas since babies' stomachs are very sensitive and it could easily upset their little tummies. So I stuck it out with what was provided to me at the hospital for a while. Do your research about diapers as well because there's so many different brands available. However, easy thing about diapers is you can switch them out anytime. Make sure to bring your pump. Like I had ordered my pump in advance through my insurance, yet I didn't know that I should go ahead and bring it to the hospital because I wasn't going to start pumping in the hospital. However, there are lactation consultants that come and visit you and they can help you figure out if the flange sizes that come with them, which are like 24 and 28 for the Spectra, are the right size for you. Okay, so I wish I had brought my phalanges with me because I realized when I started pumping, which was fairly soon, that these were too big for me. And it would have saved me a lot of time and also money. If they could have measured me there, I could have found out what my right size was and went ahead online and purchased that to have them. Instead of having to like do all the research myself and watch the videos and purchase the measuring tool so that I could find the right size. So why not take advantage of that? Like if they're already there, bring your pump to the hospital and they can show you what flange size you are and what settings to use your pump on. Like I had to, when I got home, I had to watch a YouTube video on how to use the pump because I had no idea. It was my first time. And it's better to just get those things out of the way, get some basic knowledge while you're already at the hospital with those experts there, with the consultants, and ask any questions that you have. The fourth thing I wish I brought is a boppy pillow. Somebody gave me a very clever idea of how to use this. Like you can use this as a nursing pillow, but it can also be used to sit on. I had second-degree tears and stitches after delivery, and that they were painful. So it's kind of hard to sit on like hard surfaces, even on a bed, because you feel like the stitches. But I think it would be great. Someone recommended you can actually sit on these pillows. The middle area is open, so there's less pressure in the area that you have stitches. So it might be a good idea to bring a boppy or this type of pillow with you to the hospital for you to sit on. I did bring a nursing pillow. I didn't end up using it or needing it, but it wasn't this kind. So it might be good to bring this kind that has a space in between to help with relieving some pain from the stitches. Okay, now I wanted to go into what came in my hospital bag that was given to me at the hospital. So I don't know if every hospital does this, but hi, baby. So I got this really nice bag, diaper bag with lots of different pockets, and this bag's amazing. Like if you don't have a diaper bag, you can use this. And the great thing about it is like you can actually carry it on your shoulders, but there's also instructions on like how to make it into a backpack. So really neat. Don't have one, use that as a diaper bag. But within it, there were so many amazing items. There's shower gel, there's conditioner, all the toiletries that you would need, including mouthwash. So you don't have to buy your own. You can use what's provided. I didn't use it because I did not shower at the hospital. I waited to shower until I got home. There's also towels there. No need to bring those items. You will also get an insulated bag right here, and in it are some like bottles to store like any milk or colostrum. There's also a little spoon that's in here, and an ice pack. So that's pretty neat. An insulated bag. Another thing that came in here that I can't find is a changing pad, which you will definitely use. What else? A Perry bottle. Like, you don't need to get a Perry bottle. It's provided for you in the hospital bag, and there's multiple ones at the hospital in your room as well. Some other things that come in this is like a cup. Yes, I don't exactly know what you need this for, but yeah, you got that. You get like multiple different like hats for your baby. You get swaddle blankets. These are amazing right here, okay? These are perennial instant cold packs. These are great for if you have stitches and swelling, like they're pads and they become cold. They provide so much comfort. I went through these. They were so amazing. At first I was like really confused. I was like, this is like an ice pack for down there. That's so weird. But I'm telling you, the level of comfort that they brought was just amazing. And there are other things that are just in your room, like pads. Lots of them. You can always ask for more if you run out. Extra mesh underwear. You'll definitely be using a lot of these. And also this like witch hazel. They also give you witch hazel wipes. This helps with relieving the burn and the sting of the stitches down there. So those are just some of the items. Like also within the bag, I got like this water bottle. Don't need to bring one. I still use it now. It's great because it's a 30-ounce bottle. Oh, and the other thing that I forgot about is you really don't need any house shoes to walk around in the hospital room. I actually just used the socks that they gave me because they have a grip on them, and that was perfectly fine for me. So there's a lot of things that are already provided for you at the hospital and so much more that you do not have to pack in your hospital bag. Unless you're very particular and you're like, I like to have my brand of this and whatever, then that's up to you. But this is everything that they gave me, and it would have helped me to know because I would have packed way less than I did. The other thing is, before you leave, if you run out of any of these items, you can actually ask them for extra. Like they gave me a huge bag of so many extra items, which was so helpful, including diapers for my baby. I also got extra formula. So make sure to take advantage of that because it'll end up like saving you some money and saving you time. Like if you do need to go out and buy it, which as a new mom, you don't want to go out anywhere. So it'll just end up saving you some time and money. If you go ahead and ask them for whatever you need extra in the hospital, they will give it to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any more insights or any other items that you wish you had brought with you to the hospital, please comment below because there's probably a new mom that would like to know.